Welcome everyone to the No Bad Hops podcast. I'm your host Anthony, and I am joined today by Hanna Templeton. She's a Blue Jays fan. She's a stadium connoisseur, I would say, at this point, and just a big baseball fan in general. So thanks for joining me today, Hanna.
You're so welcome. Happy to be here.
So this is a beer and baseball podcast, and it's a little. I don't know where you are. You're in Toronto right now.
I am.
I don't know if it's hot here. I'm in New Jersey. I'm actually down the shore at the beach areas of Wildwood, New Jersey. It's hot, so we should probably open a beer and have a drink. So you're the guest. What are you drinking today?
Okay, wait, I actually have three. So I have a Toronto Blue Jays beer. It's just a Budweiser. Fruit beer, and then I have a hoppy beer just because of the podcast, naturally. So I
Absolutely.
need to check. We got three here.
Let's go with the fruit. We're gonna stay on brand here because I have a little fruit
Done.
beer going as well.
Okay, I love to hear it.
All right. So what kind of beer is that?
Honestly, I've never had it before. I know it's an Ontario local. Fairweather Presto Changeo
Ooh,
fruit beer. A tart little pale ale with blueberries and lemons, lemons, lemons.
that's a lot of
There's lemon
lemons.
in it,
That's a lot of
so
lemons.
that's a lot of lemon.
That's awesome. Well, I have a. It's called Two Out Rally. It's from Icarus Brewing. It's down here in New Jersey. They're a local
Yep.
brewery. It's an American Session Pilsner with watermelon. So
That's a good can color too.
it
That's
is.
a good
And it
design.
got a little
That's how I pick
baseball.
wine bottles.
It's
Cheers.
cheers.
Mine is so sour.
I was like, how's the lemons?
Sour. Sour as fuck.
Can you taste any
Yeah.
blueberry?
I maybe a little bit, like maybe like with someone yelling blueberry in the background, maybe just a tad.
It's like blueberry static almost.
Literally.
Well, Thanks again for being here today. So, you're a big baseball fan. How did you get into the sport? Like, was it a family thing? Was it just you stumbled upon it? How'd you get into the game of baseball?
See, I've had like over a decade to figure this question out and like to answer it any other way than I'm about to. But in elementary school, I think that might be called like an American middle school or something, like grade 9 and below.
Okay.
I was like dating this guy who played baseball. And I went to his games with his mom. I was a child, and I was like, okay, I need to know baseball. I want to love baseball. So, and he loved the Blue Jays. Little does this, and I will, like, this man will never know this to this day, all right? We were way too young. But I started watching it, started loving it, and it kind of just went from there. So I started watching the Blue Jays. Newsflash, we did break up in grade 6, so it didn't work out, unfortunately. But it did bring me to baseball, which was awesome because my dad doesn't watch baseball, my brother doesn't watch baseball. My family's from England and Finland. No one watches like North American sports. Glad I started to though. It's been such a hoot and a half.
Oh, Greg, or John or Larry, whatever your name was. See, you brought something good into Hannah's life at least.
I don't even remember it.
But
Don't
hey,
tell him that.
I won't tell him. I will not tell him when I see him. All right, so you became a Blue Jays fan, however many years ago. Was there like a player that you kind of like latched onto? Was there something about the game? What was it about it that like kept you coming back even after, John, Greg, Larry, Joe broke your heart?
I think it was like the rivalry. I love the rivalry. I love the competition. I love like just rooting for something. Like because Blue Jays, it's all of Canada. Besides the Mariners, you got people in British Columbia cheering for no one. Um, but everyone is cheering for it. So everyone's coming together and cheering for one thing on a screen, and it is so much fun. So like I don't know, everyone just kept like it's a get together moment, you know?
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. It's still like even the World Series. Like I've never seen Canada like baseball more than they did, and that was the best time of my life. Kind of. Got a
so
fruit fly now.
well, it's because you got all the lemons and blueberries floating around in that beer. So So you got people coming together. You're watching baseball together. You know, any players that stood out? Who was your first jersey? You know, what Blue Jays kind of stuck around really in your
Um,
memory?
oh my God, my first jersey was Marcus Stroman. It was also a Majestics jersey. R.I.P.
I
I
know.
miss Majestic so much.
I
I,
do too.
I can't get over the quality now. It's bad. It's
Yeah,
atrocious.
I
Yeah,
agree.
Marcus Stroman, who I love dearly. And then he left the Blue Jays and he went on a Twitter rampage,
Yes.
which was crazy. I didn't go to my first like Blue Jays game until 2018 because I'm not from Toronto. So it took a while for me to actually get there, and that jersey was gifted to me too. I didn't actually buy it. I think the first one I bought might have been Matt Chapman.
Nice.
Is he still on the Giants? I don't even know anymore.
Yes, he's still on the
Is
Giants.
he?
Yep.
Cute puppy. Um, it's okay. Isn't he? I think he's like from there or something, or his family's there.
Yes, I
But
believe
yeah,
so.
Marcus Stroman, Twitter rampage boy. I kind of hate him now. Not even because of like the Yankee shit. Like I just like that Twitter rampage really did it for me. Why are we going off talking about Boba Shed and Vladdy, how they'll never go anywhere?
And
'Cause-
then eventually they go to the World Series. So you know.
exactly, and then Bo gets to go to the Mets. Poor guy. That's for better.
So you have those jerseys. You're an avid fan. You get to your first game, 2018. When just looking the last couple of years, obviously you got more into baseball, and 2025 had to be one of the best years as a Blue Jays fan. To, as you said, watching the games together in Canada, all becoming baseball fans. What was that like as a fan who was invested in this team?
It was I honestly I still get goosebumps. I can't even explain this. It was the most like monumental God, this fruit fly, crazy time of my life. Like, cause first, like, it's the beginning of the season, we're bottom of the division, and I'm like, well, this is horrible. Um, and then up until July, after the All Star break, Bo gets a haircut, Vladdy gets a haircut. Suddenly, he's hitting bombs. Everyone's doing great. At the ballpark, because I move here during the baseball season, then I go back to Alberta. Um, everyone's going to the ballpark. Everyone's having these watch parties. We have Steam Whistle here in Toronto, who like hosts outside watch parties with a giant projector, cornhole, and everyone is getting together because the Jays are going on this run. Um, and just I guess that kind of brings me to like the beginning of what got me into baseball is like everyone getting together. It was just like the most fun, crazy experience. I've never seen like in the playoff run.
Yeah.
I don't know where that came from. Besides, and a lot of people have commented this on my last post. Is Jeff Hoffman? He did get us to the World Series, which I will endlessly appreciate him for that. Unfortunate way it turned out, but Toronto hasn't like Canadian teams like World Series, Stanley Cup. We're not getting there. We're never getting there. So when we do, you have all of Canada rooting and Buffalo and Minnesota, all rooting for you and all cheering, and it's just like crazy to want to see your players succeed. I can't. It's so great. It's so I want to experience it again before I die. That'd be kind of cool. We'll see about that.
Hey, it's possible. You're still young. You know, they might have a run in them again somewhere along the lines. Now, looking at last year, and now you kind of yeah, it was. I will say that Blue Jays team had great vibes. Like up and down the roster, you had Ernie Clement, Vladdy, the home run jacket, like everything about last year. There was a lot of good vibes, and um, people had always said, the Blue Jays are going to be back again, but it's really hard to recreate vibes like that on a team. And not saying that's why they won and were winning, but when you're winning and you're all getting along, it makes things a lot better.
We took away the home run jacket for a very short period of time, and we went like tremendously downhill. And then they brought it back. I'm like, why would you ever take it away? I love the home run jacket. I love the way the guys will still like fuck around after the game is done, win or loss.
Yeah.
But especially during a win, like the Gatorade buckets when they're talking to Hazel May. Um, and just I don't know, like their group hugs, the outfield group hugs are adorable because no man is ever doing that, and I love it. I encourage it.
So this year's kind of been the opposite, and you kind of talked about that. So what was we just passed the trade deadline, and Jeff Hoffman will not be sorely missed by you. But is there anyone
Oh,
that was there anyone you were hoping besides Hoffman would be moved on would move on, or someone you were hoping like really hoping did not get traded?
I am like really sad Varsho is gone. That one stung a lot because I have never seen like someone climb a wall the way that man will. Like he has like full fledged like 100 mile per hour run into a wall.
Yeah.
The catches I've seen that man make are like out of this world to me. And like I haven't seen many guys do that. And when a guy makes that catch, like either going over the wall, climbing up the wall, running into the wall, somersaults, cartwheels, backflips, I'm just like in awe. And he does it so often. I love Varsho. And he has a funny face in a good way. So
I was I did notice the funny face thing, especially in the World Series and playoff. It felt like he was always up next and like on deck, because and it might just because like I noticed his face more, and I was like, why is this guy
yeah,
always up? Like how many times is he in this lineup?
get him out of the game.
Yeah,
Someone says he looks like an owl.
I could see that. I could see
Yeah,
that.
right?
Yeah, I could see that. But yeah, he was a great defensive center fielder, and he could hit enough, to make a viable, guy in a lineup. So you kind of those are the guys you kind of attach yourself to. It's usually like the hustle guy or the one that can do incredible things. It draws you in right away.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Um, so now it's not looking like a World Series run is in this team's future. Anything can happen. There's still a lot of baseball, but it might be a little difficult. So, what do you have as a fan? What do they sold off some pieces. What keeps you going? What keeps you like interested and invested in this team?
Honestly, when you go to the ballpark or when you go to the bar to watch the game, even everyone is like example when Jeff Hoffman would be walking on the mound in the ninth inning. It's either everyone's getting together and be like, okay, he's gonna do it, or hey guys, he's gonna fucking blow it. So no matter like what outcome, we were all just like either making a joke out of it or cheering for it or whatever. No, like nothing could shock us anymore than the way the Blue Jays play. Sometimes it's night and day. So it's either we just sit back and watch and whatever it is, like or drinking games. Um like if the game is going really badly, if we let 7 runs in 1 inning, then we'll turn it into a game. Like it's we keep entertained no matter what.
And now you said you live in Alberta the rest of the year, but moved to Toronto just for baseball. Is
Yes.
When did you start doing that?
About 3 years ago, I think. I think my first season, yeah, 3 years ago. 2022. Final answer.
Okay. And you decided, you know what, I need to be closer to baseball.
Yeah, but then I like Toronto winters suck. People are not the happiest that you'll find in the summer naturally. And then Alberta has mountains. Come on.
Yeah. All right. So that's awesome. The fact that you get to move to and spend like it's like your summers in baseball in baseball time, which is pretty awesome. Um,
I love
Now, I've seen you've been making some road trips. How many stadiums have you made it to this season and overall?
I think I have 12 more to go, and I plan on getting them done by the end of the season.
All right. So
but they're all so like sporadic, like Kansas, Minnesota, Colorado.
I did see
That's not a road trip.
I did see your map, and I I saw you ask, how do I make this a road trip, and that it's gonna be a little hard.
A logical.
A logical.
What's the most logical road trip? Because I know it's not logical. Um, I'm thinking I'm gonna fly to California. I did want to go to Sacramento to see the Angels play. What? It's a AAA ballpark, right?
Yeah.
I did want to see that just to see it. I've already been to the Coliseum. But I can hit Angels, Dodgers, unfortunately, and San Diego. I've already been to Arizona. But then, yeah, I think it's like. I also forgot Baltimore. I accidentally crossed off Baltimore on that list.
And Baltimore's all the way over here. Now you got a whole bunch of places in the middle and the west.
Literally.
So, so far, so you have 12 left. So that means you've knocked off what 18 right there. Out of
Yeah,
those
so
ones that you've been to, besides Toronto, which I'm sure is probably high on your list, what would have been your favorite so far?
San Francisco Giants. The best ballpark pretzel I have ever had. I'm sorry, I can't stop coughing now. Like, but yeah, San Francisco Giants is the best. Wrigley Field, I love Wrigley Field, but a Chicago dog? Why are you giving me an heirloom tomato, a pickle spear? I like the pickle spear, but it's the fucking tomato and a pound of onions on a hot dog. And then I'm not allowed condiments? Oh, fucking sue me.
You
Like,
you can have mustard, but it's the ketchup you can't do.
what is wrong with ketchup on hot dogs?
It's
Is it because
sacrilege
the
there. I don't
tomatoes
know.
there?
I don't know either. I don't get it. But I was just in Chicago and had my Chicago dog with mustard. I don't
Okay.
mind. I don't mind a good Chicago dog. I don't mind. There is a lot. Now mine did kind of collapse upon itself. So there was a lot going on that dog.
Can you have a normal hot dog with ketchup?
I'm fine with that. I
Okay.
in Chicago, I don't believe that's allowed, but that's I think that might just be a Chicago thing.
What about a well, like, what about relish?
I think relish is acceptable. Relish is like pickle, kind of. So I think that's fine.
But tomatoes ketchup. This has kept me up at night for quite a bit. If you haven't been able to tell.
Tomatoes are
Um,
ketchup. Ketchup is tomatoes. Well, why can't they just be on the hot dog?
what's your favorite ballpark?
So I've been to 21 out of the 30. I would say tops on my list right now is San Diego. And San Diego and Pittsburgh are my two top ones.
Oh yeah, okay.
I love San Diego's great food, great beer. It's a beautiful ballpark. You can't beat San Diego weather. It's like 75 degrees all the time. So that's a big
Yeah.
draw. I really like Pittsburgh. It's a beautiful view, and lots of times you can get a really good seat for not a lot of money, and it's a good time there. So I like Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh was good. I liked Pittsburgh too. I haven't been to San Diego. Um, but Pittsburgh was fun. I did find like the nightlife in Pittsburgh after the game. Maybe I just didn't know where to go. Obviously, it was my first time there,
Yeah.
but I got bored. I went to bed.
I will say Chicago is very good. Wrigley, at least, is very good for that after game experience. I was
Yeah,
really impressed with Wrigleyville and just like how many people are out and about afterwards and
it's
just
so
hanging out.
fun.
It was a lot of fun.
Wait, okay, I want to know if our minds think alike.
Okay,
You've been to a few more, but worst ballpark food.
worst
Like
ballpark.
not the food, but like what ballpark has the worst food? That's it.
Hmm.
And this only counts if you've been there, I guess.
Worst ballpark food. That's a good one. I was not a huge fan of Houston's.
Really?
I had a Crawford dog, which was pretty good, but everything else is kind of all right. And now I will say, when I went to Houston, I was there for the World Baseball Classic, so I wasn't there
Okay.
during a regular season where they might like pump it up a bit and like
Right.
do different things. Otherwise, I'd probably Miami was actually kind of meh as well.
Okay. I haven't been to either of those. I was gonna say the Guardians.
All right, so I was in Cleveland like 20 years ago. So that was like
Okay,
one of
that'll do
like
it.
so I remember getting a hot dog and I did put ketchup on it that time and relish. Um, but they also did a fancy dog out there as well, but I forget like a Cleveland kind of themed dog. That was pretty good.
Okay.
But I don't remember anything else about the stadium. It was just kind of like
Well,
we went there and we left and that was it. I do remember being close to the Cavaliers stadium. That's the only other thing I remember. And the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame was there.
the
Um,
ballpark is fine. I think the ball like for especially since I went like I think 2 years ago.
okay.
But the fries were soggy, and I will forever hold that against them.
Hey, I get that kind of thing. I live in New Jersey, you know the northern part. So and I'm a Yankees fan. I know. But I will say Yankee Stadium has gotten better with food. Their beer is terrible. Selection is awful, but their food has gotten a lot better this season. But I also don't. I'm not a huge fan of the stadium, and I know Yankee fans like hate me for saying that, but there's not much to it. It's got not a lot of character in the same way the old stadium did.
I 100% agree. Like it's cool to visit because you're at Yankee Stadium, but like there's not much like fan experience stuff
No,
at all.
no,
But like it's just Yankee Stadium, but it's not even the historic Yankee Stadium.
exactly. It's almost like visiting a museum of Yankee Stadium, and then they still play baseball there. It reminds me. It's kind of like you go there for the history, but the history didn't actually happen in there. So it's not like Fenway or Wrigley,
Yep,
but you know it still like has a special place in baseball history at the same time.
for sure.
So, um, yeah, I know a lot of people love, you know, San Diego's high on a lot of people's list, so that one's definitely one you should check out. I'm excited. I am still trying to figure out how I'm gonna do Kansas City and St. Louis. I already hopefully we have baseball next season. Hopefully, because I already have that trip planned out. I need to do Cincinnati, Kansas City, St. Louis. That's my next road trip.
Yeah,
Hopefully,
it has to be a road trip. Like if I'm going all the way to Baltimore, then I'm going to Cincinnati, Kansas, and then Colorado to Minnesota.
yeah,
Then loop around Chicago back to Toronto. I have like that's it.
that's it.
I don't wanna hop on that many flights. And honestly, yeah, it looks like that's gonna be the dealio for you too, eh?
Yeah, it looks like it. I did love Denver. I will say that was one of my favorites as well.
Yeah.
It's just beautiful. Even though the team's never really that good, it's just a beautiful view of the mountains.
Yeah.
There's a good bar out in center field where you can get like $4 Coors Lights and just like hang out and watch baseball. So, as an experience, that's cool.
Your $4 is like $20 to us,
Exactly.
so we're cooked.
Exactly. So I'll take a
We
four
have
all
no
day.
deals.
No,
Yeah. Have you been to Rogers Center?
I have not. That is also on the next year plan.
That's on the next year plan?
Yeah, yeah. My baseball. I think my baseball trips are done for this season. I believe. I believe.
Valid.
Um, so Toronto, St. Louis, Kansas City, and hopefully Cincinnati. Those are the four for next year.
Good luck.
If we have baseball,
Well,
we need
next
baseball.
year.
We need baseball.
I hope there's baseball, but I also hope there's not. So I'm trying to kill this fruit fly. Like it just appeared like as soon as I opened the can. You have to get it done this year because like if there's no baseball next year, what do you like? You're gonna feel neglected for 2 years.
I know. I know. I know. I'm very worried about it. Um, I know, and that's why. Is that why you're trying to get all 12 this season?
Yeah, yeah. 12. Because I've already visited, I think, 4 new ones this year.
Okay.
And doing another 12 in 2 months, not counting post, obviously, sounds insane.
Yeah, I mean a little bit, but hey, it could be done. St. Louis and Kansas City are like 3 hours apart, so that's an easy little drive. Um,
Hey, what about Baltimore and Minnesota?
I mean, those are a little farther apart.
It's a little far.
That's a little far apart for that's not really a baseball road trip. That's like traveling.
Uh,
That's traveling.
that is traveling. But
um,
if I'm going to Minnesota, like I'd stop in Chicago again. I love Chicago.
yes, I'd been there a while ago. I had been to Wrigley, but this time around, I really enjoyed the city overall, but also just I did actually even like the White Sox stadium, even though there wasn't a lot around it. The inside I thought inside was nice. I thought they had good food, different variety. It was
Yeah.
I sat kind of down low, and it was just it was just a fun place to be. And they're good now, so people want to be there.
When I went there, it was like borderline completely empty. And then when the anthem singer came up, and this like actually like I was so nervous. Anthem singer came up. I don't know if you heard about this. Um, he just dropped.
No.
And like he walked up and he started singing gibberish. All right, at least I think gibberish, or maybe it was something I didn't understand, but I'm like 80% sure that it was gibberish. And I'm just like I'm looking around and I'm like, okay, maybe it's just something I don't know. Like I'm gonna. And then he walks away from the mic. He walks back up. Can't understand again. And I'm like, and everyone's looking around. I was like, okay, so everyone's confused. And I'm like, I left. I'm not gonna lie, I left. I felt so bad.
Wow.
Um, I'm like, I'm Canadian. I can't stomach this. I felt horrible, but I checked Twitter and he was a-okay, so thank God. Um,
Wow.
but I got the pin and I got to stamp my MLB passport, so I was there. I walked inside.
You made a visit, you know.
I did a visit. I went to the Chicago White Sox.
Did you buy a pretzel at least, or maybe no pretzel, no pretzel yet. You
No
didn't get the
pretzel.
pretzel.
That's the best ballpark food. Like best ballpark food. Pretzels.
they are they are
Until they're bad.
they are high. They are high on the list. They're you can always count on a good ballpark pretzel. Um,
Is yours a hot dog?
I'd probably say mine's a hot dog.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think like sausage dogs are way better than hot dog. I don't even know what is inside of a hot dog.
I mean, no one does, and that's okay. As long as you put enough food on other stuff on it, it hides it. But yes,
Ketchup.
no ketchup, no ketchup. I do like a good sausage. Sausages and peppers or whatever you may do in whatever city
Yeah.
it is. Uh, what else is there? A good ice cream helmet. You can't go wrong with an ice cream helmet. Um, I will say overrated. Nacho helmet. I love nachos, but in a helmet, it's just like everything gets soggy. You gotta like fork it out, and it's just it gets a little too messy for me.
Eat faster?
I try that hot nacho cheese. Everything just gets soggy right away.
Yeah. And it's always the top layer.
Yeah,
And then you have chips.
yeah.
Like
Just dried chips at the bottom. Maybe like you're scraping like you're holding the bean against it so you can eat the rest of the food.
it's a scam.
It is. It is.
Uh,
I want.
I don't think I. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say I don't think I ever get food past like the fifth inning because like then like it's
Sitting right.
I'm good.
Yeah. Um, I think if they built nacho helmets better, I think I could get behind it again. But until they've really nailed down the assembly line, it's a little too tough. Or give me the nacho cheese on the side and let me control the cheese ratio. I'll pour it on
I
when
mean
I'm
that's a
ready.
very good thing.
Yeah,
You could do that.
I could ask. I should ask. Um, but I've sworn off a little bit for a while now. So I'm it's a hot dog. What did I have? I did have in Chicago. They had the Murakami sushi roll that you push up. It was like in a push up pop thing, and it
In a
in
ballpark?
a ballpark. I had ballpark sushi. I was very. I've never done that before. I took the chance, and I am still here.
Okay. I've seen the pop-up sushi that you're talking about. That's crazy because I've always wanted to try it, and I think Toronto actually just got something like that. Never seen that in a ballpark. I've seen sushi, the Rogers Center, but only in their all-season ticket
Yeah.
lounges has sushi, and it's really good.
Oh, well.
I get it every time. The tuna rolls, bring them to me. But would I get them from a random concessions? No.
Now,
That's crazy.
now, I will say, this concession stand simply had sushi and like these bubble waffle things that were like. So I felt safe knowing that they knew what they were doing there, and it was a California roll, so it was like the least sushi of sushis, I would say.
Yeah.
So I felt okay with it. But yeah, you normally I'm not gonna randomly just grab a sushi at the next to a hot dog.
It's very American of you. But I would too. I,
It came in a very.
I would 1000%.
I was very distracted by the packaging. I was sold on the packaging. They could put anything in there. I probably would have. I
Valid.
would have bought it. So,
Make it a hot dog.
if I pushed a hot dog up out of there, I would have been cool with that too. So that was just good marketing on their part.
Oh hell yeah!
Now when you
Now I want.
exactly
Sorry.
now you want it. So when you go to a game, is it a beer or what is your beverage of choice?
It depends if there's a holiday.
Okay.
Um, Usually I'll go for beer. Um, but if I like, or it depends when in the series or homestand it is. Like if we're like reaching the end of a homestand, I probably can't stomach another beer. I'll probably cry. So then I'll go to like tequila sodas.
Okay.
Um, yeah, tequila or beer, or maybe the occasional cider.
Ooh.
Because like we have these cute little things. Oh, those are adorable. I want 50. My friends and I are all doing a beer count. Um, I've been counting like everyone's beer intake since the beginning of the season. Beer and loony dog or dollar hot dog takes.
Yep.
So at the end of the year, everyone will know how many loony dogs and how many beers they've bought and how much they've spent.
Now, do you have like a leaderboard? Is there like, do you know, like, does anybody else know their totals?
No, I know. I don't even know everyone's total. I've marked everything as a tally right now.
Okay.
So I know that I'm winning in beer. Um, my friend Brendan had 17. He had an outrageous amount of loony dogs in one game. He's winning loony dogs. I've had like three. I can't. Like I have one a game and then I'm full. More room for carbs and beer, so I can't wait to count all those in the end of the season.
All right. I
I'm
like it.
confident.
I'm excited to see the totals here. So if you don't put them out on social media, at least share them with me. That's all I
I
need.
will.
That's all I need.
I will. I'm gonna call it Blue Jays Wrapped, like a Spotify Wrapped. I'm
Exactly.
so creative.
That would be awesome. I like that idea. I wish I could, in your ballpark, MLB ballpark app, it'll tell you like the stadiums you've gone to. I wish I
Yeah.
could like have like a beer count in there or like a hot dog count. Like I want that kind of wrapped for it.
Dude, there is an app called oh my god, I need to kill this thing. There is an app called I'll have to send you it after. I can't remember off the top of my head. But you can like check in anywhere you have a beer
Oh yes,
and like it'll tell you how many beers you've had everywhere.
I
And
do have one like that. Untapped, it's called.
I'm adding you.
All right.
Oh, do you remember what it's called?
Untapped.
That sounds correct.
Well, it is the one I'm
Okay.
using. I don't know if there's another one out there. I don't know if there's a Canadian version.
So, well, someone from America, I just met someone from Chicago the other night in a bar, and they told me about this app, and I'm like, give me the app.
Yes, it should be called. If we're talking about the same one, it might be Untapped. And yes, that one
Yep.
is. But they don't let you put your hot dogs in there, unfortunately. They will help you track your Pepsi. They added like regular soft drinks besides beer now.
I love that.
So
But Coke is way better.
agreed. But it was a little changed from just the beers. Now, is there a style of beer, or are you just whatever was around, a Budweiser, or are you, the fruit beer called your name this time?
Um, I've never really. I got this fruit beer because I really like fruity IPAs, like the citrusy
Okay.
ones. I didn't realize this. What, is this a pale ale?
Hmm.
A little tart. It's very tart. This tastes like a sour. Um, I don't like sours, so but I'll power through anything. If it's like I'll drink
So
it.
IPAs are
But I
good.
like my IPA citrus. Yeah.
Um, what are there any IPA local IPAs or that you really enjoy in Toronto or at games?
I'm so glad you asked. This New England IPA. God, that felt so sponsored. This isn't a New England IPA. This is a New England IPA.
Mhm.
Life in the Clouds. It's fucking phenomenal. Very good.
So besides going to all the ballparks, are there any other like ballpark bucket list kind of things you want to do? Is it you went to World Series games last year?
Yes.
All right, so that one's off the list. Is there anything like any other games or something baseball related that you kind of want to check off?
Arizona Diamondbacks swimming pool. I want to do that so badly. How fun would that be?
That would be. So there's a.
Or the 999 challenge?
That means you got to eat 9 hot dogs though.
I don't think I could do that. I like think I could do the beer.
I could definitely do the beer, the hot dogs, and the
Yeah.
beer. That's where it gets a little dicey.
No, like can you do a cider or something uncarbonated?
Yeah, I think that's what would get me. It would just be the carbonation and that.
Literally.
And I would just be full. I would just feel
Carbs.
full. I don't even know if I would be full, but I would feel full.
1000%.
Yeah. Um,
Yeah. What about you? I'm curious.
what was that?
What about you now? I'm curious.
Um, the pool in Arizona is definitely on the list there. There's actually a minor league stadium in Texas. The Frisco Rough Riders has a lazy river out in center field that you can go into. I've done that. That was on my bucket list, and
Really?
when I went to Texas, I was like, I have to do this. So I
Oh,
got my
that's so
ticket,
cool.
made sure I watched baseball in a lazy river. So that was very cool. So the pool is one of those. Arizona is definitely on my list. I'd love to figure that out. Um, Fenway,
Oh yeah.
being on top of the Green Monster, I was able to get on there and watch a couple innings from the Green Monster. So that was another one that I just recently did last year. Um, what else is there? I don't know if there's another big one. Oh, the hotel in Toronto. I'd like to stay and have a room in there and be able to watch it at the Rogers Center.
It is cool. It is cool. But you don't really get like the atmosphere of everything.
I just want to wake up and like look at the ballpark. Like that's
Balance.
Atlanta has the same situation. I looked into that and it's kind of pricey during the season. Off season definitely doable, but not the same. I want to
Yeah.
be able to like hear batting practice from my window.
Okay. Well, there's also like a restaurant in the Rogers Center that overlooks the entire ballpark,
Yep.
which I'm sure a lot do. But there's also that because it's also really expensive.
Yeah, I imagine. I figure that's that's why it's on the bucket list. It's things that I'd like
Yeah.
to do, but maybe they don't happen. So you're hopefully going to plan this road trip rest of the year. Next year, do you have what does your gut feeling say about the 2027 season? Will we have baseball? Will we miss some games? What are you feeling?
Oh, I don't even want to say this. I think you know what I'm gonna say. There's gonna be a lockout.
It's going to be a lockout. Do you think we missed a lot? Do you think we missed a little?
I feel like we're gonna miss a lot because like the Dodgers deferring 1.1 billion. I can't. And like if they can, they can. So that like it sucks. I do think it's gonna be a season thing.
Hmm.
Um, I can't see us getting past it or through it in a short period of time.
Yeah.
dude. But if that does happen, I think I might go to Japan.
That I mean,
I don't know.
hey, instead of renting a place in Toronto, Japan is
Literally.
just as good. uh,
Literally, that's what I'm thinking.
I did watch a lot of Korean baseball during the pandemic when Korea came back. I watched a lot of Korean
Yeah.
baseball, so I got very familiar with some of those guys. So you know,
Yeah, literally. And or I was like that or the Dominican, but I think I'd like better pass off in Japan. Speaking English, obviously.
might be a little
Um,
easier.
yeah.
And there, I don't know. I think there's a league in Toronto area. Isn't there a Toronto Maple Leafs baseball team or
Yeah.
like a
So, sorry.
go ahead.
I'm throwing first pitch for them tomorrow.
Are you?
I am, and Puig is on the team.
Oh, is he?
I, I can't believe he's on the team. That's crazy to me. But he's on the team. Their first pitch is tomorrow. I've never done that. I don't even think I could throw the ball. We'll see. I'm excited though.
All right, so now let's talk about this. You're throwing out the first pitch for the Toronto Maple Leafs tomorrow.
Yes.
You haven't practiced at all? No warm ups. No
I think it has to be organic.
It could. I mean, I don't know if you've ever seen like the ones that have gone totally awry, and
Yeah.
you know, we may see. Will we see you like on Sports Center or something like? Oh, here's the first pitch here in Toronto.
I like that girl that threw it at right at the camera. I'm like, there's just no way. Like that was like that. You hear that shit like and I'm like, okay, if I do that again on camera, you get a couple views. But I don't think I could do that organically. Um sorry. My biggest fear is throwing it at the ground.
Okay.
Yeah. Have you thrown any did you play baseball?
Did I play baseball? Yes. I mean,
Yes.
I have played baseball. I played into high school. Um,
Okay.
so I have I got you were able to purchase like a package one time for a minor league game, and one of the perks was you get to throw out a first pitch at a game. So I did throw one out,
Oh,
as one of like 10 people. Um,
yeah.
I threw a strike. Well, I it was in the strike zone ish. Um, so I felt good about that. Um, now, how did this all come about? How did they recruit you to throw out the first pitch?
Well, I did some like collaboration with the Well and Jackfish. Um, that's by like Niagara Falls.
Hmm.
And when Niagara, or sorry, when the Welland was playing Toronto, I went to the game, and then I had to go up the hill to take a call, and one of the players or the cast crew chased me down. They're like, this is brutal. They asked me if I was the girl from Instagram. I was like, yeah. They're like, would you like to throw first pitch? And I'm like, yeah, I do. Of course I do. Like 1000%.
And that's how it all came.
So we'll see.
Awesome. Well, I'll be anxious to see how this goes, and I'm glad I'm talking to you the night before. So get you all ready. Maybe just throw like one, like throw something against
No,
the wall. Practice something.
nope.
All right.
Get your
Just going, just going. It's all organic. I love
organic.
it. Now, will you have your own cheering section there? Supporting you.
It's like it's not really a ballpark. It's like a ballpark you see in like a city park.
Okay.
So it's nothing crazy. There's bleachers and everything, but there's no like sections or anything like that.
Okay. All right. But you have some supporters that'll be there with you to cheer you on.
Yes.
Or
I bribed them with hot dogs. So they better be there.
will they cheer or will they like heckle you a little bit and bust your chops?
I think they'll prey on my downfall for sure. Um, but I'd like to think they'll cheer.
I mean,
I'm gonna send them this.
I would say, if I invited my friends, I'm sure I'd get a couple like boos out of them before maybe then it
Yeah,
would lead to cheers. So it could go either way. That's what friends are
we'll
for.
see. That's so valid. I'll send you the video.
Absolutely. I look forward to seeing this. Well, Hannah, before you cough yourself into
I know the coughs are so bad. I'm sorry.
I'm
I don't know what's
I'm
happening.
hoping that they clear up before first pitch tomorrow, so that it doesn't you don't cough and throw the ball at the same time. Um,
I would like I'd disappear. Instagram deactivated. Phone number gone.
well, hopefully it'll all go well. I'm sure it will. You'll get it out there, and maybe not a strike, but definitely not embarrass yourself.
Yeah. Thank you for having me. This is so much
Yes,
fun.
I appreciate it. It was a great conversation, and hopefully you get to your last 12 stadiums. And if anyone has any advice on how to make a trip from Baltimore to Minnesota to Denver to San Diego into a road trip, make sure you're following Hannah. Tell them where they can find you, and all your socials and everything.
Yeah, all my socials are Hannah Templeton. No H on the end of Hannah.
How many times do you have to
Classic.
say that?
I made an email, and God knows why I did this. It's Hann Templeton. So the amount of times I'll have to tell people it's Han Templeton. No A at the end of my email. I need to change it. Don't do that.
Yeah, don't leave letters off your name.
My mistake. Now I deal with it. You reap what you sow.
Make sure you give her a follow. Good luck tomorrow, and good luck with the rest of the season.
Thank you. Bye, all.
That'll do it for this round of the No Bad House podcast. Thanks for listening, and thank you to Hannah Templeton for joining me today to talk baseball, beer, baseball, stadiums. I had a great time, and I hope you enjoyed the episode as well. If you did, make sure you give her a follow at Hannah Templeton, no H in the middle there. And you can follow me and the podcast at No Bad Hops Podcast. I'm at Major League Brews, where I'm always sharing baseball and beer content. If you're out at a ball game enjoying a beer, or you find a baseball themed beer out in the wild, make sure you tag us so we can share it and let people know what you're drinking, and build up the baseball and beer community that we got going here. It's been great talking to you. I'll be back soon with another episode. Cheers.